Hi there, my name is Claire, but you can call me Clur, and welcome back to Clur Reads. Woo! Thanks so much for clicking on this video. See, my background is a little bit different. Welcome to my childhood bedroom. My boyfriend and I have kept our social bubble absolutely microscopic this year, so we felt comfortable enough to rent a car and drive home to see our families for the holidays, and we've decided to only see our parents and my brother and his girlfriend. No friends, no parties, just spending some time at home, getting some much needed relax, eating some amazing food, and it's been really, really nice. So today is an exciting video because I'm going to be sharing the books that I got for Christmas, and my friends and family spoiled me, and they're so kind to me. They gave me so many books, and then I'm also going to show you a few books that I bought for myself that I just needed and wanted to treat myself. It was kind of, I was talking to my mom about it, and I kind of said it was like my last hurrah before the 12 and 21 challenge I'm doing next year. So I kind of bought a few books I've been hankering for, and then, once the new year hits, I'll start, doing my book budgeting. So we'll see how that goes, but let's talk about the books that I got for Christmas. Just a quick disclaimer, I'm not trying to brag in any way. I just wanted to show you the books that I've received recently as gifts and that I'm excited to talk about in the future once I've read them. So let's jump into it. Yeah, let's start with nonfiction books. First, we're gonna start with a cookbook, and this is the Vegan Ramen Cookbook by Will Young, and I watch him on YouTube. I think he's so cool. He's such a great chef. I love listening to him talk about food, and he does vegan recipes, and his entire cookbook here is all about making vegan ramen, and it looks so beautiful. And I'm not a strict vegan or on a strict vegan diet, but I try to eliminate dairy and meat as much as I can, but just like, look at that, it's so beautiful, it looks so delicious. So I've been getting more into cooking the past few years. I've always been into cooking. I grew up watching Food Network with my dad, so just, being in the kitchen is, really one of my favorite places to be, and so I'm excited to try these out. This is a gift from my brother. Thank you, Evan. Woo. And then the other nonfiction book I got is this beautiful, beautiful baby. This is Blossoms and Bones by Kim Krans, who is the creator of the Wild Unknown tarot deck, and this is her graphic memoir. So it's a whole collection of drawings that she did over the span of 1 month, talking about her life. I'll just show you. So it's like a combination of drawings, little writings to herself, like journal entries, doodles, and other things. And I'm just so inspired by Kran's art and the way she tells stories with her art. So I really wanted to learn more about her and her life, and my brother's girlfriend very kindly gifted this to me, so thank you. And I can't wait to dive into this one. I love, anything graphic memoir, graphic novel, comics. I'm into it, very excited. And also this cover, excuse me, like, oh, it's so pretty. So the next book is a fiction book, but it is not a fantasy book. I'm trying to go out of my comfort zone a little bit. And this is called All the Lives We Ever Lived. There we go. All the Lives We Ever Lived, and this is by Catherine Smith. And this book is, I believe, about a girl who first reads Virginia Woolf's To the Lighthouse novel when she's a young girl, and she associates it with her relationship with her father, and then later when she's in university, I believe he passes away, and she revisits the To the Lighthouse as a way to cope and grieve for her father's death. And it just, I was very intrigued. I love Virginia Woolf. The cover is gorgeous. How could I not be, want to read this? So that's what's going on with that. Thank you, Janie. One of my best friends gifted this to me. Yay. So my godmother, my aunt, is, I always call her like the book fairy. She's always encouraged my reading habits, my love of reading, always wants me to be reading. And so she usually says, hey, let me know a few books you want for Christmas or your birthday. And this year she said she would buy me 5 books. And so this is what I picked out. I'm very excited. She spoils me. Like, she's so kind to me. I can't. So the first one I got is These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. This is such an anticipated read, and I can't wait to dive into this. Based on the bit I know about this, I believe it's a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, but it takes place in Shanghai, and it's more about like gangs, if I'm correct. Yes, blood feuds, gangs, 1920s. I can't wait. It's gonna be so good. And Fictional Fates was talking about this, and I just want to read everything he reads, so it just makes sense that I got this. Yeah. The next book here is The Library of the Unwritten by A.J. Hackwith. I first heard about this book, I think just from like a random Goodreads search, and I was obviously intrigued from the get-go when I heard that the main character was named Claire. How could I not? And also I love books that have the like magical libraries or archives, sort of like catacombs of information. I just love that concept, and I love seeing how different authors like take that idea and run with it. And so this is about a woman named Claire, and she is one of the librarians in hell. And she's in charge of the unwritten wing, which basically is home to all of the unwritten stories by authors across the world. And so she's in charge of tracking them down and categorizing them. And I'm not really sure like what the inciting incident is that like jumpstarts the plot, but just knowing that was enough to get me intrigued. Like, yes, I love libraries. Like, they're just treasure troves of information. Like, let me give you some examples of like other things, like Starless Sea, love that. The library with the all-knowing owl in Avatar: The Last Airbender, yes. Lots of fun libraries, lots of cool places with knowledge, and so this seems like one of them, and so here we are. I don't know what I'm saying. It's like, I just put this makeup on and it's like 7:30 at night. Hope you like it. The next book I got from my aunt is A Song Below Water by Bethany C. Morrow. I've been wanting to read this since it came out, and I'm so excited I have it now. But basically it's about these 2 girls that are sirens, mermaids, and they're both dealing with like their identity and racism and sexism, and I believe it takes place in Oregon, and I can't wait to read this. And it's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be, but I'm pumped. Everyone's been talking about this, and I just needed to be on the bandwagon. Like, yes. I need help. Next, we have something else I'm very, very excited for, and that is Legendborn by Tracy Deonn. Oh my god, I cannot wait to read this. First of all, love a King Arthur like retelling, very excited about that. Like, excuse me, this amazing beautiful lady, there's like a secret society that hunts demons, I think, like, and again, King Arthur vibes. Cannot wait to jump into this. I think this is one of the ones I'm most excited about. And next, we have Lobizona by Romina Garber. this is another anticipated release of this year. First of all, this cover is absolutely incredible. Okay, so excited. But this is about a girl that lives in Miami, and she's an undocumented immigrant, and after her family is attacked and she's finds herself alone, she tries to uncover secrets about her family, I believe, and it leads her into like a world of Argentinian folklore, and yes, it's just all the yes. And I've heard so many good things about this, and again, can't wait. I'm so excited for the new year to start because I have so many good books here. So good, so good. So that was what I was kindly gifted by friends and family, which again, they spoil me. I can't even explain my love for these people. And now I'm going to show you the books that I bought for myself. I was only planning on buying a few things, but then it turned into more, so here we are. So the first thing was a pre-order from a while ago. So I first read the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy last summer, so the summer of 2019, and I got them at the library. Absolutely fell in love with the story. I consider it one of my favorite series I've ever read, and I wanted to buy myself a set of the books, but to be completely honest with you, I did not like the original covers. I just didn't think they were very cute. No offense to Laini Taylor or whoever designed that cover, I just was not into it. Didn't think they were great. And so when they announced the 10th anniversary editions, I got so excited. So first they announced the US editions, and like they were very cool. They had like this neon design, and who I assume is Karu on the front of each book, and they were beautiful and very like futuristic. But then I saw the UK covers for 10th anniversary, and my heart stopped. They are so beautiful. They truly capture like the vibe of the story, and I was like, okay, yep, that's what I'm buying for myself. So I pre-ordered the paperback UK editions, and I'm not exactly sure why, but at this moment in time I only have the first one and the third one, and the second one is still in the mail somewhere. For some reason they shipped the second one separately. I couldn't tell you why, but here's the first one. It's absolutely incredible. It has Brimstone on it, and it's like just the design is shiny. You can see little Karu here and the city. Oh my goodness, I'm just like, this is gonna be my first read of 2021, is a reread of this, but I might have to wait till I get the second one because I'm probably gonna tear through this. And then this is what the third one looks like. It has Akiva on it. Can't show you the second one. Also, this was thick. Yeah, I'm gonna probably reread this series as my first reads of 2021. Very excited about that. Add it to the stack. And then these last two books I put on my Christmas list, didn't end up getting them, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy them for myself because I want them. So the first one is Piranesi, I believe is how you pronounce this, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, by Susanna Clark. And I know barely anything about this, but I want to read it. Reading the blurb, it gave me like Erin Morgenstern vibes, so yeah, it made sense to me. This is very like, it seems like this is gonna be like very magic realism, which I love, and it's about Piranesi's house and how it's like a labyrinth and they have to navigate it, and it just sounds fascinating. That's all I know about it. I like going into a book not knowing too much. But I've just heard so many great things about it. This had like what I would call like a good amount of hype, not like overhyped like Addie LaRue was. Again, love Addie LaRue, great book, but it definitely had so much hype and marketing surrounded it. I feel like this like popped up quietly, but like I saw like lots of good quality praise for it, so I felt like it was a good choice to pick up. And finally, a book I've been wanting ever since I heard about it. And it's Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. Yes, I'm so excited for this one. It's gonna be so good. I already know it's gonna be good. This is Aiden Thomas's debut novel. This is about a boy whose family doesn't accept his gender, and he possibly falls for a ghost. I'm down for that. Yes. So we got Latinx and queer representation, but also there's ghosts. And yes, this is probably, you know, a better suited for like Halloween fall times novel, but I don't care. I'm gonna read it in February, so I can't wait. Yes. Yes. Oh no, it's so high. So those are all the books that I was either gifted for Christmas or purchased for myself as a little end of year holiday, I don't know, shopping spree. I don't know. But I'm very excited going into 2021. I think it's gonna be a good reading year. I've lowered my expectations for my reading goals, and I think that'll really help me be less stressed about meeting my goals and make me more excited about reading books purely for enjoyment and not for finishing them and crossing them off the list and adding it to, you know, my Goodreads total. I think that'll be really good for me, and yeah. Here they are. Wee. Oh, I am a mess. Why did I bring these over here? So yes. Also, I don't know if you saw, there's a little Hootie back here. I brought Hootie home with me, and my whole family loves him. I keep using him to scare everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from me. I'm wishing you the happiest and healthiest of New Year's, and I can't wait to make more content for you in 2021. So I will talk to you soon in the next video. In the meantime, you can check out my Instagram or my blog, Clur Reads, and thanks again for watching. Bye! And we're back. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Should we just start making a stack? I wonder if you'll see it by the end of the video. The stack is getting higher.